Hey guys, Julian here. Today we're looking at Windows Neptune build 5111, a beta build of Windows Neptune based off of Windows 2000. If you don't know what Windows Neptune is, it's a project that Microsoft was working on that eventually merged with another project named Odyssey to create Whistler, which if you've been watching my videos, you know is Windows XP. So, in order to look at some of the Windows XP builds, you need to have previous knowledge of Neptune, which is why I'm making this video. During this video, you will see a lot of the features that originated in Neptune that are carried on to the Windows beta builds, and some features that just stayed in Neptune. Right now, we are going into the control panel to look at the user account section. The user account section got a major redo, so you can set your picture for the login screen, set account types, set your password, and set your account name. There are 3 types of accounts: owner, adult, and child. Owner accounts are basically administrator accounts. Actually, they are administrator accounts. Adults are for people who can make standard changes to the computer, such as installing software and hardware. Children are safeguarded against corrupting any files or settings. They have limited access to the internet, and a person with a child account can only change his or her picture or account name. There are also guest accounts, which I guess are technically account types, but they're more like accounts of their own. There's already a guest account, and you're not really going to make more guest accounts. But if you want, you can make a new guest account with a custom name and stuff like that, with a custom picture. And they have, guest access to the computer. They have restricted access, settings, themes, and web browsing history will be erased when they log out. And that's about it for guest accounts, and just accounts in general. Multidsk.exe, also known as Multidesk, was included on the Neptune disk, possibly indicating that multiple desktops was going to be a default feature of Windows Neptune. Now, multidsk.exe, or Multidesk, was also first included in the Windows NT 4.0 resource kit. So it wasn't a new program completely, but it was included with Neptune, showing that it might have been a default feature for Neptune. MultiDSK also happens to log you off every single time you try to close it, which is pretty annoying, and as always, the checkerboard, or whatever pattern is used here, is used for censoring purposes. The My Picture slideshow screensaver was also included in Windows Neptune. This was the first time it's been seen. As you can see in this recorded clip of Windows 2000, it is not in Windows 2000. The closest thing to it in Windows 2000, I guess, would be the logon screensaver, which just shows the logo. Windows Neptune also has a trace of a firewall feature. When you go into your connections property, there will be a little checkbox that asks if you want to activate firewall mode. JoinDom.exe seems to be an out-of-the-box experience type program that is meant to run as soon as you first boot up Neptune. It asks you what the username of the first person using this computer will be. You type in the username, it restarts and makes an owner account with that username. In Windows Neptune, there's a special active desktop wallpaper included on the disk called Activity Centers. Activity Centers is basically a way to launch programs straight from the desktop. By default, you can launch things like your email, the internet browser, documents, and a bunch of hub centers that were supposed to be implemented but never were. It can also show your recent programs, some files and folders you want it to show, and can have configurable themes. During this example, I will be showing all of these things Windows Neptune also includes the Theme Manager from Microsoft Plus for 95 and 98. I really don't know why. I guess maybe they wanted to show that they want theme support for what they thought was going to become Neptune, but became Windows XP. The themes being shown here they do not come with the theme manager. The theme manager does not come with any themes. These themes I just installed just to, test it out. They are themes that are supposed to mimic the Windows Whistler look. They don't do that. They do an okay job, but that's off topic. As I said, they do have themes in Windows XP. If you want me to do a video on how to install themes on Windows XP, or just, theme spotlights for Windows XP, leave a comment down below if you do or if you don't, and I might do it or I might not. Lastly, Windows Neptune hibernates instead of shutting down. As always, please subscribe, and there are some features that were left out of this video because they were too small, but if you want me to do a follow-up video on this, just leave a comment down below.